bunch, but do not press the like button. I want to see how far we can take this. Can we make this the first video ever to have 0 likes but 1 million views? Because I think I know how to do it. Just watch the video like 2 or 3 times and comment on it a bunch, but do not press the like button. I want to see how far we can take this. Can we make this the first video ever to have 0 likes but 1 million views? Because I think I know how to do it. Just watch the video like 2 or 3 times and comment on it a bunch, but do not press the like button. I want to see how far we can take this. Can we make this the first video ever to have 0 likes but 1 million views? Because I think I know how to do it. Just watch the video like 2 or 3 times and comment on it a bunch, but do not press the like button. I want to see how far we can take this. Can we make this the first video ever to have 0 likes but 1 million views? Because I think I know how to do it. Just watch the video like 2 or 3 times and comment on it a bunch, but do not press the like button. I want to see how far we can take this. Can we make this the first video ever to have 0 likes but 1 million views? Because I think I know how to do it. Just watch the video like 2 or 3 times and comment on it a bunch, but do not press the like button. I want to see how far we can take this. Can we make this the first video ever to have 0 likes but 1 million views? Because I think I know how to do it. Just watch the video like 2 or 3 times and comment on it a bunch, but do not press the like button. I want to see how far we can take this. Can we make this the first video ever to have 0 likes but 1 million views? Because I think I know how to do it. Just watch the video like 2 or 3 times and comment on it a bunch, but do not press the like button. I want to see how far we can take this. Can we make this the first video ever to have 0 likes but 1 million views? Because I think I know how to do it. Just watch the video like 2 or 3 times and comment on it a bunch, but do not press the like button. I want to see how far we can take this. Can we make this the first video ever to have 0 likes but 1 million views? Because I think I know how to do it. Just watch the video like 2 or 3 times and comment on it a bunch, but do not press the like button. I want to see how far we can take this. Can we make this the first video ever to have 0 likes but 1 million views? Because I think I know how to do it. Just watch the video like 2 or 3 times and comment on it a bunch, but do not press the like button. I want to see how far we can take this. Can we make this the first video ever to have 0 likes but 1 million views? Because I think I know how to do it. Just watch the video like 2 or 3 times and comment on it a bunch, but do not press the like button. I want to see how far we can take this. Can we make this the first video ever to have 0 likes but 1 million views? Because I think I know how to do it. Just watch the video like 2 or 3 times and comment on it a bunch, but do not press the like button. I want to see how far we can take this. Can we make this the first video ever to have 0 likes but 1 million views? Because I think I know how to do it. Just watch the video like 2 or 3 times and comment on it a bunch, but do not press the like button. I want to see how far we can take this. Can we make this the first video ever to have 0 likes but 1 million views? Because I think I know how to do it. Just watch the video like 2 or 3 times and comment on it a bunch, but do not press the like button. I want to see how far we can take this. Can we make this the first video ever to have 0 likes but 1 million views? Because I think I know how to do it. Just watch the video like 2 or 3 times and comment on it a bunch, but do not press the like button. I want to see how far we can take this. Can we make this the first video ever to have 0 likes but 1 million views? Because I think I know how to do it. Just watch the video like 2 or 3 times and comment on it a bunch, but do not press the like button. I want to see how far we can take this. Can we make this the first video ever to have 0 likes but 1 million views? Because I think I know how to do it. Just watch the video like 2 or 3 times and comment on it a bunch, but do not press the like button. I want to see how far we can take this. Can we make this the first video ever to have 0 likes but 1 million views? Because I think I know how to do it. Just watch the video like 2 or 3 times and comment on it a bunch, but do not press the like button. I want to see how far we can take this. Can we make this the first video ever to have 0 likes but 1 million views? Because I think I know how to do it. Just watch the video like 2 or 3 times and comment on it a bunch, but do not.
Compared to 6 days, it's pretty much nothing. So how is this the longest YouTube short? Well, the answer is...
Look, a dragon cannoli. Sammy's a liar. He said that nobody got one, but we got one. Okay, I'm gonna spawn mine in. Love me. In today's video, I'm gonna be showing you guys. Okay, Sammy's running the new cyber event. This looks absolutely insane. Oh, and we have the new cyber wheel right here. We got a cyber lucky block in here, and we also are mad. I'll reset it. Okay, Sammy got rid of the dragon, but Sammy, it's kind of too late. You kind of killed the dragon economy. Oh, he said no dragons were even crafted. There wasn't enough time.
Stop the cap.
You guys are probably wondering how I get the dragon if Sammy removed it from the craft. So I checked my Discord DM. I have that other one. That other one is extremely rare. Wait, let's see where that is on the index. That might be one of the new best brain rots in the game. Okay, so if we look at it, it's all the way down here. It's actually not that good. It doesn't make that much per second, but it is gonna be extremely rare. I guess I'm gonna have to trade for a Hoplika. Guys, I love this new craft machine. If you guys are excited for me to make videos on it, make sure you guys like this video so I know. I'm gonna try to get basically every single one of these crafts in the next update. What is this? A Digi Narwhal, Captain Moby, and a Fishino Clowno? Wait, I wish I had a Fishino right now. No, the Digi Narwhal does 200 million per second, by the way, Sammy just said. We're not gonna be able to craft for it though because I don't have a Fishino. Ugh, this is so annoying. All of these insane new brain rots are out, but I can't actually craft for them. Wait, some of my friends, apparently they just got a cyber dragon from the craft machine. Sammy's a liar. Okay. There's no way, but apparently, look, a dragon cannoli. Sammy's a liar. He said that nobody got one, but we got one. No way. That is insane. We're also trait farming a Tic Tac Sahur and a dragon, but look at this dragon. Dude, this is so insane. Look how cool this dragon is, guys. Oh my goodness. It is farming a new beanie. Ooh, look, new cybers tra-la-la. Let's grab this. We'll put this in the index. Ooh, Sammy added a new thing to the craft. What's in here? Okay, so we need some lost burritos, lost quesadillas, and a chicleteria. What is that? It looks like a SpongeBob character. Honestly, I'm too focused on crafting this dragon. It's too clean. One Garama. Sammy's asking, should I do a longer admin abuse since it was down earlier? Yes, bro, we can get this to like 1 trillion. Okay, not 1 trillion, but we can get it very good. Oh, wait, he just added the lost chilies. What? Wait, should I add the strawberry elephant to the... There's no... It's a cyber dragon, bro. And then my Tic Tac is at 543 million. It doesn't really have any traits on it, to be honest. Let's grab all these lucky blocks, these new ones too. These are actually clean. The cyber mutation is actually clean. I'm happy getting literally anything from this because it'll go into the cyber index. So let's see what we get. Okay, Bombanitos. Normally I would be very upset to get those, but I will take them for now. Let's get these as well. I'll take... Oh my goodness, these actually look so cool. And we got the tortoise. Nice. And then finally, let's see what we get from this. We got the spray paint. We got the spray paint on the Tic Tac. Now we just got to get it on the dragon. This should be light. This should be light work. There we go. Perfect. Let's go. Let's go. We only 7 seconds left. Okay, I think I'm live. Guys, we got a cyber dragon. We are straight farming a cyber dragon and a blood rot Tic Tac Sahur. This is not modded, people. I don't even think the cyber modded would be out right now. Look at this thing. Look how stacked it is. What do we need? We need Mateos. Ow. You just pushed me, Skolo, with your big body. Okay, we need Mateos. If you guys have Mateos, please send trades. Okay, we got Spider running. Bro, stop pushing me, Skolo. Okay, it has to jump behind it to get it. I think we got it. I think Tic Tac got it. Beautiful. Okay, we got Tic Tac out of the way. Bro, this Tic Tac is actually so clean. Oh my goodness. Did the dragon spawn? No, we got it from the craft. This beanie in here. Yeah, you're mad, beanie. Oh, wait, we got a spider. Let's go. Okay, nice. We got spider. Oh my goodness, I'm not gonna buy it. I'm selling. I almost didn't buy the Tic Tac. Now we just need Mateo. Oh my goodness. We need Mateos. All right, let's get the Mateos. You got a cyber Tic Tac. Good job, Miguel. That's crazy. I got a blood rot one. That was pretty lucky. W to the guy who traded it to me. All right, guys, what are we doing, bro? Come on, get in formation. Oh my goodness, stop. Why did you smack me? Bro? Phew. Okay, it's fine. Okay, we're good. And why did you smack me with the yin yang? The worst thing you could have possibly smacked me with. Okay, there we go. We got Mateo running finally. Okay. I think we only need Orca-Ladon, right? We just need Orca. You have 2 Orcas. If you could please send a trade request. Mariachi, not quite what we need. Hydra, not what we need. Please don't send me trades. I only need Orcas right now, guys. Last trait. We're running the last trait. Instant. Beautiful. This is such an easy trait to run. All right, Mr. Orca, I know you want to hit. Please hit him. Tic Tac Sahur. All right, come on. I do not want to have to get this again. Please hit the first try. I do not want to have to get 4 more Orcas, bro. I do not want to have to do this again. Wait, beautiful, let's go. Okay, we got everything done. The tic tac is done. Let's just let it go to my base. Let's buy it. I don't even know how much it makes. We got every single possible trait that we could get on it. 1.2 billion, let's go. W trait farm, W trait farm.
Okay, so apparently these kids right here become spies so they can get $1 million. So guys, before we start, comment down below, would you do that? For $1 million, would you go spy on criminals? I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. It kind of sounds like a dangerous job because what if you get shot at or what if you go to jail? I don't know. But anyways, enough talking. Let's go find out if they actually get $1 million. All right, here we go.
Drop like I asked you to.
Dang, he's got a nice car. That's a Rolls Royce. That car is expensive.
Just make sure the package lands when it's supposed to, okay?
Okay. Sir, yes, sir. Got it.
You live here, bud?
Yep. This is it.
Wait, is that his like dad
I
or
didn't realize
uncle?
that. I don't usually let Mateo hang out with people that live around here.
Dad.
Dang,
Has
you
nothing
just
to do
called him a
with you, bro.
brokey.
Mateo knows that. My father taught me never to trust people that aren't family. But you seem like a good kid, so I'll make an exception for you.
Okay.
Thanks, Mr. Perez.
Okay, wait, so I have a question. Is this kid the spy? I feel like he might be the spy. Because that guy literally just said he doesn't trust him. So he already might be onto him.
Let's get out of here.
Uh-oh, we got the FBI. Oh, I was right. He's gonna be the spy.
Let's go, son.
Dang, bro. I'd be so scared the FBI was at my door.
And what do you want with my son?
Is he going to jail?
Do you know this man?
Uh-oh.
Mr. Perez? Yeah, he just dropped me off.
Did he do something?
We have reason to believe that Carlos Perez is involved in running a major underground drug operation.
Oh my gosh. All right.
This is called
so we know how he has a I can't even talk. I can't even talk. I'm trying to say we now know how he got the car, all right? He's doing illegal activities.
This is called blow pop. It's an extremely addictive
What
drug
the?
that's been taking over the streets.
Looks like a hot dog.
Now, it's been killing an awful lot of people, especially
Oh, it's serious.
kids.
And you think Mr. Perez is the person
He's been killing
selling it?
kids
We
with
do,
that?
and that's why we need your help. What I'm about to propose to you might sound a bit shocking.
Okay.
We need Juan to go undercover.
What? No.
Bro, they're gonna have a little kid
We're
undercover.
running out of options.
That is
We're
so
running out of time.
dangerous.
Carlos Perez is an extremely private person. All of his close associates are his family members, who we believe are also members of his organization.
Okay.
Now, what we need is a neutral party. Somebody he'd never expect.
It doesn't matter. I'm not gonna put him in any danger.
I still can't believe Mr.
Dang.
Perez is a drug dealer.
Come on. Yes, we can. He had a nice car. He was on a suspicious phone call in the beginning. He seems like a drug dealer, not gonna lie.
He's so nice.
Juan,
You're being fooled,
criminals
buddy.
are overly nice. But I want you to think about something. Carlos
Okay.
Perez drives a Rolls Royce. He lives in a huge mansion,
Okay.
both of which he's purchased over the past 12 months. Who do you know who works at a liquor store can afford such a thing?
That is
Mr.
true.
Guerrero, I
That is
understand
true.
your hesitation. But may I add that there is a $1 million reward to whoever can nail this guy.
Woo! Money, 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 money. Bro, I'm doing it. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm saying, yes, sir. We're locking him up. And I want my $1 million in cash. Cold, hard cash. That's how I want it.
Officially approved by the governor herself.
You're
Oh my
not gonna
gosh. $1
convince me
million
to risk
is
the
a
life
lot of
My
money.
son for money. I don't care how much it is. I've seen the movies.
Hey, W mom
I know how
though.
it goes when you're an informant for the cops.
We get it. Here's my number. Please give me a call if you change your mind, okay?
Dang, I feel like the mom is gonna change her mind though.
You'd be saving a lot of lives, Juan. And you'd help us put a very bad man behind bars.
And we would truly appreciate your help.
Dang. Guys, like I said, comment down below. Would you do this? Would you do that for $1 million? Would you become a spy?
Okay, so don't spend it all. We still need bus fare home, okay? And
Ooh,
it's gonna rain and I
$5.
don't wanna walk.
Let me get a
Mama.
Slim Jim. Oh, why is
Maria?
she crying?
Hola, Annalise.
Everything okay?
Sí, perdóname. I'm sorry. I'm just a mess right now. I just talked to Hector from church, and his son is on life support.
What?
Oh my gosh. Okay, it's getting serious. It's getting serious. Oh my gosh. It's because of the Perez guy.
What happened?
Oh
He got into
no.
some drugs, and he overdosed on something called, I don't remember.
It's the hot dog looking
Sí.
drug.
Hector said that all the kids are taking this. It's even in the schools now.
Oh my gosh.
You gotta take care of Juan, Ana.
Juanito, he would never.
I mean, that's what Hector thought too, and now look what happened. Just be careful. okay?
Dang, bro. That's
I don't know who
sad.
these monsters are that are selling these drugs, but we need to get them off the streets.
Yeah.
Before they take more of our kids.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. Take care of yourself, okay?
All right, I think she's gonna let her son do it now.
Juan,
Ama, I saw this really cool shirt, but it's $6. Can I still buy it?
no, I'm sorry, baby.
That's okay. I'll go find something else.
Come on, put him to work. Make that $1 million. Am I right or am I right? Oh, she's gonna make the call. Wait a second. Do I call that number? I kind of want to call that number. Is this a real number? I'm calling it. I don't care. 555-233-1230. Okay. I actually put the number down. I don't know if you guys can see, but we're calling it. Watch this. Is this Perez?
Your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please check the number and dial.
He must have got locked up already. He's in jail.
If you are scared,
It's not that. It's just, I still don't think Mr. Perez is a bad guy.
Oh, he thinks he's a good guy.
This is Carlos Perez's criminal record. As you can see, he has a drug possession charge from back when he was 17.
Dang.
we didn't know that.
These people are very good at hiding their pasts. One thing I've discovered in all my years of doing this is that you just can't trust everybody. Sometimes, even a wolf can be disguised in sheep's clothing.
That is true, guys. That is
What
true.
exactly does one need to do? I mean,
All
I
right,
don't
what's
want to
the
put you in any
steps?
danger.
How do you
he'll be
become a
completely
spy?
safe, I promise. This is what they call a covert listening device.
Oh, no.
Some people call it a bug. You would need to place this in Mr. Perez's office or any place where he conducts business.
Bro, if he gets caught doing that, he's dead. He's done. He's cooked. All right? So hopefully he doesn't get caught. Oh my gosh, that's so dangerous.
I guess so.
Great. Our informants
Oh,
on the
no.
street say there's been a lot of talk about this big shipment coming this week. We just need location and time, and this bug is gonna help us to get that.
All right. I mean, I am supposed to go to Mateo's house tomorrow, so...
Perfect. You may not know this yet, Juan, but you're truly a hero for doing this.
And a millionaire.
Actually
Let's
pull
not
it
forget
off,
that. He's about to make $1 million.
reward's gonna
Yep.
help you and your mom a lot. So we'll see you tomorrow at 0800 to brief you and give you all the details.
Oh, I almost forgot. Keep this with you at all times. This is
Oh,
a tracking
nah. That
device.
is so sus.
This will let us know where you are, okay?
Okay.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Oh, no. This is either going to go really good or really bad.
You think you can do this, mijo? I don't want you to do anything you don't want to.
If it's gonna help people, then I don't mind.
Hey, W
And
Kid,
besides,
man.
we really need the money.
No, you don't have to worry about that. I have you. And that's all it matters.
Aw.
Just be careful. Because if something was to happen to you,
Oh, it's okay. Don't cry. Don't cry. We're about to make $1 million, Mom. Relax. Okay? About to be taking private jets.
Play PS5?
Uh-oh.
Actually, can we play something else? How about, hide and seek? What are we, 6? Come on, it'll
Bro,
be
that's
fun.
already sus. He's trying to
Besides, that
sneak
sounds
into
like
his
the best hiding spots
office.
It's fine, I'll count to 10.
ever. No! 100, please.
100? Are you serious?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, no, bro. This is so risky. This is so risky. Oh, my gosh. What is he doing? What even is that?
Hernandez Brothers is really taking off.
Uh-oh.
The shipment's coming in tonight?
Yeah, midnight at the warehouse in Santa Ana.
Okay, I'm sorry for pausing it. I don't know why, but I feel like they're not the criminals. For some reason, I feel like they're about to get the wrong guy. I don't know.
Looks like everything's going to plan.
Let's hope this party's as sweet as the last. That last shipment sold like in 3 days.
The streets love it.
Uh-oh.
You hear that? That means that drop is going down tonight. Okay, I need you to contact the SWAT guys. And I need you get a hold of the kid and tell him he needs to somehow find a way down to that drop point.
The kid? We can't see him do a
What
drug
the-
deal. It's too risky. Plus, we need to get clearance from the chief on that, Morris.
No, we don't have time for that.
Bro, this guy
is
does
about to
not
go
care.
down
He's trying to
now.
send the kid in the
Our best chance
trenches.
of busting Perez is that kid. And he's got the tracker. And we need to be able to track these guys just in case they make a last-minute change.
Oh, nah,
Texting
bro.
him right now.
All right.
Get that guy fired. He's putting the kid in danger.
I'm gonna have to take this call. And then I'm gonna head back to the office. But we'll meet up again at 2200 hours. You two stay on surveillance until...
Bro, okay, I never understood this. 2,200 hours. What even is that? Why can't we say 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock? Like, I never understood it.
And,
Because what the heck is
cheer up,
2,200
fellas. We're
hours?
about to take down the kingpin tonight.
Copy that, sir. Copy that.
Dang, I still have a feeling that they're not bad guys. I don't know why. Dang, his house is really nice though. Follow them to the drop-off. Oh no.
Were you just in my office?
Oh no.
There you are, Juan. Sorry, Dad. We were playing hide and seek. I forgot to tell Juan this was off limits.
Right.
Oh.
No worries, though. I just stepped in for a minute.
That was close.
But good to know.
Scaling, we should get you home one.
Actually, my mom just texted me and she said she has to work late. So do you think I could stay?
Stay here? No. I don't let anybody say that's not family. My father Miguel made that policy and I haven't broken it.
Please, Dad. I never get to have my friends stay over.
I'm sorry, Mateo, but the answer is gonna be...
Shipment's early. Gotta go.
Uh-oh, what's gonna happen?
You can stay.
Oh!
But you boys have to get to bed, no more roaming around.
Yeah, you got lucky.
You can sleep on the floor in my room if you want.
Actually, I think I was just gonna sleep in the living room if that's cool.
The floor? Who's got this big old mansion? We can't even get a bed? We're gonna sleep on the floor?
Okay.
Are you trolling? Okay, maybe they are bad guys, because why are they acting so sus? Maybe I'm wrong. Oh my gosh. Whoa! Juan! What are you? Oh my gosh! What? If he gets caught, he's dead. He's dead. This is crazy. Oh no.
We're all set.
Should we take Dad's Rolls Royce instead? Let's move the bags to the other car.
All right.
You know what? Never mind. I don't like taking it to that side of town at night. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Juan got so lucky. How did they just not see him? What? Bro was popping out like a sore thumb. Look at him. He's right there. How did they not see him? Okay, these are some dumb criminals, I guess. Oh my gosh, Juan. What have you gotten yourself into? Wait, what's that say? We're tracking you now. We have units on standby to assist. Okay. Look, 758. Not 3,500 o'clock.
It's all coming together, Carlos. Yeah, it is. Miguel would be so proud of what you've done. To bring us all together and expand the store that he left for you, that's huge.
Gracias, hermanos. I just wish he was here to see it.
Aww.
Think about him all the time.
Well, that new shipment of wine you're making in his honor is gonna keep his...
See? I knew it. I knew it. They're talking about wine. They're not talking about drugs. See, I knew it, bro. Wine? They're not actually bad people. See, the cops, bro, the cops gonna arrest the wrong guy.
Leave the bags for now. Let's go meet him.
Oh no. Juan, what are you doing? Why are you moving to the front of the car? I'm not gonna lie, for his first time, he's a good spy. He's getting all the information. Look.
Miguel's sweet. Red?
Uh-oh. He's calling the cops. He's gonna get caught. He's gonna get caught. Oh, never mind.
Here, perfectly intact. Half of these are tequila, the other half's wine.
Thanks.
Let's have a look.
Yeah.
Dang, so they're not actually bad guys.
He'd be proud.
Uh-oh, the
Hey,
cops
what's
there.
going on?
Uh-oh.
Save it, Perez.
Uh-oh.
You know why we're here.
No, I honestly, I have no idea.
Take it easy on yourself and stop lying. We know all about the blow-pop drug trade. Makes sense considering your past criminal.
You got the wrong guy, dummy.
There's no drugs here. Yes, I had a crazy life when I was a teen, but I've cleaned up since then. If you look in these boxes, all you'll find is wine and tequila.
Can it? You're not fooling anybody.
It's true.
Uh-oh.
Juan, what are you doing here?
Oh my gosh, Juan. Now, this guy right here definitely knows you can't be trusted, Juan. Oh,
I'm
no,
sorry.
he should have stayed
I'll
hidden.
explain later. Mr. Perez is telling the truth. Miguel Martinez, his dad, passed away and left him the liquor store. He doesn't just work there, he owns it. These boxes have wine they're making in his honor.
Doesn't make any sense. You drive a Rolls Royce, you live in a mansion. Nobody can afford that who owns a liquor store.
That's what you think of me? That I just own a liquor store? Can we put our hands down so I can explain?
Yeah, go ahead.
Dang, wait a second. Look at his gun. His gun is in a hole. This is the fakest gun ever. He can't even shoot anything out of that.
Down so I can explain?
Yeah, go ahead.
Juan's right. I did inherit the store from my father, who passed away last year. But I also teamed up with my brothers to start our own brand of tequila. Sam owns the agave farms in Mexico, and Pedro has the factories here. And that's why we named it the Hernandez Brothers Tequila.
Dang,
Check out some of these boxes.
Wait, so does Juan still get the $1 million?
There's nothing but wine in these boxes, sir.
That is an amazing question, actually.
Nothing but tequila in this one.
All right.
See? I told you.
This just doesn't make any sense. It's got to be here. Boys, keep going through these boxes. Keep searching. Search through the ones in the back. Keep looking. Ah!
Oh!
What do you have to say about this?
Wait, what?
Hey, man. I don't know how that got there, man. That's not one of my boxes.
We know.
Wait, what?
These men have been playing you. Why don't you head on home? For the rest of you, put your hands behind your backs. That's a nice.
Wait, I'm so confused.
Using a liquor store as a front to hide your drug import trade. Arrest them.
No, dude, you're making a terrible mistake. Those aren't our boxes.
Why do people always say the same
Wait,
thing?
whose boxes are
You're
those?
going down. Thanks to the undercover work of Juan, you're going to be locked away for a long, long time.
Oh, no. They blamed it on Juan.
Undercover Juan?
Get him out of here.
That's so sad. Dang. Hey, Juan, at least you're a millionaire now.
He really did it. I trusted him.
I know, Juan. It's like I said, you can't trust just everybody. But I want to thank you for everything you've done. You were great.
Sure. Here's a check.
Wait, so he actually did do it. He was doing illegal stuff.
Need to run Windows on your Mac? Parallels Desktop.
Well. Looks like I missed all the action.
Well, hey, Chief. I told you we'd do it.
Good job.
Do you mind taking Juan home for me?
Sure.
I have to stop by the lab with the evidence. And also, the rest of the guys will be here later on to clear this out.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
See you then. How are you holding up, son?
I'm a little shooken up, but I'll be all right.
Of course.
All right, so when does he get the $1 million? Pay him now.
Knowing that a lot of people's lives are going to be saved because of you. Why don't I take you home so I can tell your mom how much of a hero you are? I'm sure she's so worried by now. What do you think?
W1, man. I guess he saved the
Look
day.
at that. Maurice forgot his gun. Let me give him a call.
How are we looking?
Good. We could touch $1 million by the end of the month.
I like to hear that.
What?
We're definitely going to make $1 million, especially now that Carlos Perez and his family are going to take the fall for us.
What? He's doing the drug dealing. What? Wait, he's a cop. My mind is blown. Oh my gosh. What the heck? Lock him up, bro. Lock him up.
My phone.
You can take it.
No. I need to buy some time before I head to the lab.
Oh, he hung up on the
I need you to do me a
chief.
favor. I need you to open that up and pour half of that into our pile. And I'll take the other half to the lab.
Don't you need all that for evidence against Perez?
Trust me, half of that's enough to put Perez and his whole family behind bars for years.
Bro, that's so
Besides,
sad. He's putting
we'd like to
an
keep the
innocent
profit for
family in
ourselves.
jail just so he can make more money.
That's so.
Oh,
Chief.
never mind. He got caught. He's going
What
to
are you
jail.
doing here? I was just about to call you.
Save it, Maurice. I heard everything.
Look, I know it looks bad, but I can explain what.
What? Looking for this? That's why I was calling you.
Oh.
You forgot your gun.
Idiot.
Luckily, Juan had the bright idea of using the tracking app to find you. And I was a little surprised to see that you were not at the lab.
W1.
You are something else, Morris. Arrest him.
No, wait, please.
What do you mean, wait?
Where's DEA?
Put him in jail. Lock him up.
You're making a mistake.
Get him out of here
listen
now.
to me. I was just about to arrest this perp when you showed up. Chief, listen to me.
Just get out of here.
Yeah, we're not listening to you, buddy. All right? Have fun in jail. Oh no. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. If I was this guy right here, I would not like Juan anymore. Because basically, Juan is the reason he went to jail. I don't know.
Really
Juan needs to tell him sorry. And so does the FBI.
We had no idea this was going on.
It's all right. I'm just happy that my name's in the clear.
Absolutely.
And
But the
I'm
FBI
so
kind of did
sorry
force
about
Juan to
going
do that.
undercover, too.
Yeah.
Will probably never let me see Mateo again.
Oh, please don't blame Juan.
It was our idea. We made him do it because Morris had us convinced that he was the drug dealer.
I understand. It just goes to show what a good kid Juan is.
Oh.
And in the end, you helped take down the bad guys, making the streets a little safer for even my own son.
Dang, okay.
So you're welcome to come see him anytime you want.
Really?
Wow.
Thanks, Mr. Perez.
See, Mr. Perez
But
is
you
a
know,
great guy.
Agent Morris was right about one thing. You can't trust everybody. Sometimes, even a wolf can be disguised in sheep's clothing.
Yep, exactly.
Oh, wait. You may want to check your office. There's a bug in there. Sorry about that.
Bro, I forgot he did that.
I was so worried about you. I'm so glad that you're okay, sweetheart.
Gracias, Ama. I just wish we could have gotten that reward.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
You're still getting it.
Let's
If it
go,
weren't for you, we
cha-ching.
would have never found out the
Give me
truth.
my money.
In fact, I spoke to the governor today, and he wants to meet you in person tomorrow to give you the $1 million.
What? We're rich! Woo! Well, not us. Juan is.
Of course you can, mijo. Of course you can. And the new iPhone 14? Well,
Dang, bro's already thinking about spending it. But I'm not gonna lie, I would do the same. But bro, that was a good one. I like that one.
I'm gonna try out the notebook.
We can't do that! We're very close. If we work this out, the entire case will be solved.
The thing that's bothering me the most about this is the issue of those rules written in the notebook.
No, they are all real.
Kira is there in the room, and he's making the Shinigami lie on his behalf.
I'm gonna try out the notebook.
We can't do that! We're very close. If we work this out, the entire case will be solved.
The thing that's bothering me the most about this is the issue of those rules written in the notebook.
No, they are all real.
Kira is there in the room, and he's making the Shinigami lie on his behalf.
I'm gonna try out the notebook.
We can't do that! We're very close. If we work this out, the entire case will be solved.
The thing that's bothering me the most about this is the issue of those rules written in
Oh, here it comes. He's gonna say it. Oh, here it comes. He's gonna.
Brooke Monk is in hot water after being accused of biting someone else's content. This is Emma, whose video took over TikTok back in 2024. Brooke jumped on the same sound and dropped her own version, but people noticed immediately, and the moment Brooke posted, Emma came out with a video calling her out directly, and it spread like wildfire. Now Brooke has finally responded, not with an apology, but with her own version of the story.
Probably the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. I got this notification.
Hi Emma, first and foremost, I am so sorry for making you feel as though I've ripped off your content, and I really, that was not my intention. I genuinely thought this whole idea was a trend. So I made this video yesterday and I saw a ton of other girls doing, but then I looked at the timestamps and it says you posted this February 19th. But then when I was like going through the sound trying to figure it out, I saw Jasmine actually posted hers January 27th, which was before your video.
Brooke Monk is in hot water after being accused of biting someone else's content. This is Emma, whose video took over TikTok back in 2024. Brooke jumped on the same sound and dropped her own version, but people noticed immediately, and the moment Brooke posted,
Why was I chosen for this? I didn't choose you. You actually thought you were chosen because you're so smart or something? It just happened to fall around here and you just happened to pick it up. Then why did you drop it in the first place? I did it because I was bored. You were bored? What are you trying to achieve by passing judgment on them? I mean, why do you care? Because I've been bored too.
Who am I to pass judgment on others? No, wait. Maybe I'm wrong. This world is rotting, and those who are making it rot deserve to die. Someone has to do it, so why not me?
Only I could do it. Who else could have done it and come this far? Would they have kept going? We eased each other's boredom for quite a while. Well, Light, it's been interesting. Why was I chosen for this? I didn't choose you. You actually thought you were chosen because you're so smart or something? It just happened to fall around here and you just happened to pick it up. Then why did you drop it in the first place? I did it because I was bored. You were bored? What are you trying to achieve by passing judgment on them?
Why you wanna test your luck when I've been on a roll? Losing ain't an option, bet my life I never fold. You're trying to even the odds, but now that we never be even at all. Y'all can compete with the god. Hold up, wait, I just hit the jackpot.
Let's see you try and talk your way out of this one. If you can.
That's right. I am Kira. That's right. I am Kira. And what can you do? Kill me right here? Hear this. I'm not only Kira, but I am also God of the New World. Kira has become law in the world we now live. He's the one who's maintaining order. I have become justice. The only hope for mankind. Kill me? Is that really the right thing to do? Since Kira's appearance 6 years ago, wars have stopped, and global crime rates have been reduced by over 70%. But it's not enough. This world is still rotten. With too many rotten people. Somebody has to do this! And when I first got that notebook all those years ago, I knew I had to do it. No, I was the only one who could. I understood that killing people was a crime. There was no other way. The world had to be fixed. A purpose given to me. Only I could do it. Who else could have done it? And come this far? Would they have kept going? The only one who can create a new world is me.
Conservative champion, Georgia farmer, trusted patriot. That's how you describe our state senator, Russ Goodman. That's why Russ Goodman is always putting South Georgia first. Defending our values, growing our economy, promoting family farms and small businesses, and investing in local infrastructure.
Have you ever wondered what would happen if Light Yagami had the chance to go back to the very beginning of his life, with all of his memories and experiences intact? Would he finally create the perfect new world he always dreamed of? Would he outsmart L from the very start? Would he avoid the catastrophic mistakes that led to his pathetic death in that warehouse? Well, this will be a little more interesting than your average time travel reincarnation twist, because in Death Note, the afterlife for those who use the Death Note is Mu, which is absolute nothingness. There's no heaven, no hell, just the void. So, how does this even work? Well, for this scenario to happen, we'll bend the rules a bit, because after Light dies in that warehouse, bleeding out and desperate, instead of fading into nothingness, he hears something strange. A voice. Ryuk's voice, actually, and the Shinigami tells him something interesting, that in all his years of dropping death notes into the human world, Light was by far the most entertaining, so much so that Ryuk decides to do something he's never done before. Give Light a second chance, not out of kindness, of course. Ryuk just wants to see what happens when someone who already knows how the game ends gets to play it again from the beginning. So Light finds himself opening his eyes as a newborn baby. In the Yagami household, he remembers everything from the beginning to his pathetic end in that warehouse, and he plans to change all of it, but first he must go through one of the most humiliating experiences imaginable for someone with his ego. Being a baby. You'd think it's not that bad since babies just eat and sleep and cry, but that's because normal babies don't have the mind of a genius serial killer trapped inside. Light has to endure years of being completely helpless, and it's enough to drive him insane. But time passes, and his desperation to not be useless lets him start planning everything out, every mistake he made, every clue he left for L, every moment his ego got the better of him. He catalogs it all, and with that comes his plan to actually win this time, to create his new world without anyone ever knowing Kira even exists. And it all starts with one critical decision. Don't be an idiot. As time passes by and Light finally grows into his childhood body, he thinks about all the opportunities he wasted before. But he decides it's best to wait for now, since acting too early could cause problems he can't predict. So he goes through his childhood normally, being the perfect son, the genius student, the model citizen, but inside he's counting down the days until he finds the death note again, which really just works out perfectly because he knows exactly when and where Ryuk will drop it. So when he's 17 again and walking home from school, Light sees it, that black notebook lying in the courtyard, and this time he doesn't pick it up immediately like some curious idiot. No, he waits, he observes, he makes sure no one else is around, no cameras, no witnesses. Only then does he take it, and just because Light's getting a second chance doesn't mean he's gonna rush into things like before. The guy is simultaneously a genius and someone who learned the hard way what happens when you let your ego control your actions. And while the past Light was confident in his intelligence, his arrogance and his need for recognition caused his downfall. So this time, he'll make sure to be patient and careful. No theatrics, no god complex announcements, just results. That means Light's already changed his entire strategy before he even writes a single name. He reads the Death Note rules carefully, even though he already knows them all. He tests Ryuk when the Shinigami appears, making sure this is really the same timeline, and then he does something that would have saved him so much trouble before. He doesn't write a single name for weeks. What once took him less than an hour to do now becomes a months-long wait as he plans everything out perfectly. So things are already completely different from the start. Light doesn't create Kira, not yet anyway. Instead, he uses the time to research, to plan, and most importantly, to understand where he went wrong before. Because the biggest mistake he made wasn't killing L or trusting Misa or any of that, it was announcing himself to the world in the first place. Kira became famous because Light wanted to be a god that people worship. But this time, Light realizes something crucial. The most powerful god is one that nobody knows exists. So when he finally does start using the Death Note, it's completely different from before. No patterns, no heart attacks at the same time every day, no obvious murders at all. Instead, Light kills criminals through accidents, illnesses, suicides that seem completely natural. A murderer in Brazil has a heart attack, sure, but it's 3 weeks after Light writes his name, and the guy had a history of heart problems. A rapist in Germany gets in a car accident 2 months later. A corrupt politician in America develops sudden cancer. There's no connection between them, no pattern for anyone to find, no reason for L to even know something supernatural is happening. And so if you want to avoid making Light's mistakes and dying pathetically in a warehouse, I would advise that you like and subscribe. But anyway, normally Light would have killed Lyndell Taylor the moment he appeared on TV challenging Kira. But Light's not that stupid anymore. He watches the broadcast with his family, his father talking about how the police are working with this L person to catch Kira, and Light just smiles because he knows it's a trap. He's already fallen for this exact trick before, so he does absolutely nothing. Doesn't even think about using the Death Note, just watches as the fake makes his challenge, and the broadcast ends with nothing happening. And somewhere in the world, the real L is probably confused as hell about why Kira didn't take the bait. But that's the thing. Without Light's ego-driven murder of Taylor, L has no confirmation that Kira even exists. Sure, there might be some statistical anomalies in death rates, but they're so spread out and random that it could just be coincidence. L might suspect something, but he can't prove it. And without proof, he can't narrow down Kira's location, can't start his investigation, can't do anything except waste time looking for patterns that don't exist. But Light knows L won't give up that easily. The guy is obsessive, so even though Light doesn't fall for the obvious trap, he knows L will try other methods. That's why when he notices he's being followed a few months later, Light isn't surprised. He recognizes Ray Penber immediately, even though the FBI agent thinks he's being subtle. And this is where Light's knowledge really pays off, because in his previous life, killing the FBI agents was one of his biggest mistakes. It narrowed down L's suspect pool and put him directly in the crosshairs. So this time, Light does something revolutionary. He does absolutely nothing. No elaborate bus hijacking plan, no manipulation. He just goes about his normal life, school, tennis practice, studying, helping his father with dinner, being the perfect, boring, normal teenager. And after 2 weeks of watching Light do absolutely nothing suspicious, Ray Penber submits his report. Subject shows no signs of being Kira. Recommend removing from suspect list. It's pretty some music, just like that, Light's clear, and all 12 FBI agents survive, which means L has no major lead pointing him toward anyone specific. Things are going perfectly. Light keeps killing slowly and carefully, maintaining his random pattern. By this point, it's been almost a year since he started, and the Kira case, if you can even call it that, is basically just L suspecting that maybe something weird is happening. There's no task force, no public awareness, no one even knows the name Kira. Because Light never announced himself, then something interesting happens. Light gets into To University just like before, and because L has very little to go on, he decides to take a chance and enroll there too. So the entrance exam happens, and L gets in trouble for sitting weird in the exam hall again. Light sees him and immediately knows who he is. They both score perfectly, get invited to give speeches, and L introduces himself as Hideki Ruga. But this time, when L sits next to him and reveals his true identity, Light's reaction is completely different. The old Light would have seen this as a challenge, would have gotten competitive, would have let his ego show, but this Light just looks confused and a little uncomfortable like any normal person would be when some weird guy claims to be a detective. He doesn't play into L's psychological games, doesn't show any special interest, just acts like L is kind of weird and maybe a little concerning. When L suggests they play tennis, Light agrees because refusing would be suspicious. But unlike last time, Light doesn't play like he's trying to murder his opponent. He plays casually, loses some points on purpose, and even lets L win. The whole competitive intensity that revealed his Kira-like personality before, gone. L walks away from that encounter more confused than when he started, because his psychological profile says Kira should be egotistical and competitive, but Light just acted normal, which either means Light isn't Kira, or he's way better at hiding it than L expected. Of course, it's the second one, but L can't prove it. Time continues to pass, and Light keeps his kills so subtle and random that even L can't find a pattern. Then something happens that Light was dreading. When Misa Amene gets a death note, because apparently Rem still drops one into the human world and Misa still wants to help Kira, she starts killing criminals with just their faces and sends videos to the police trying to contact Kira, which is incredibly stupid. Light watches the news and wants to scream, because Misa is about to ruin everything. Her methods are sloppy and obvious, so Light decides on a different approach than before. He figures out who Misa is pretty quickly and sends her an anonymous message through one of her fan sites, telling her to stop being an idiot before she ruins everything. And because she's obsessed, she actually listens. She becomes way more careful. Less frequent kills, more random, matching Light's pattern. But Misa being Misa, she still wants to meet him, so she uses her Shinigami eyes to find him. When she shows up at his apartment, Light is ready. He explains very clearly that if she wants to help, she needs to follow his rules exactly. No public messages, no killing anyone without approval, and because Misa is devoted to Kira, she agrees. But Light keeps her at arm's length this time. No fake relationship, just business. Of course, L notices the second Kira and suspects Misa at some point, but without Light's mistakes connecting them, L can't prove anything. And when L suggests the handcuff thing, Light doesn't resist. He acts annoyed about it, like any innocent person.
Absolutely insane. Oh, and we have the
Him, so she uses her Shinigami eyes to find him. When she shows up at his apartment, Light is ready. L gone, the investigation basically dies too, because L was the only one who really believed Kira existed. So the investigation gets officially closed and Light has won. But winning looks different than he imagined. There's no public worship, no one knows Kira exists. Light is just a guy with a death note quietly killing criminals. And at first that bothers him, but then he realizes this is better. Crime rates are going down slowly but steadily, and people don't know why. They just think society is improving naturally, which means Light's vision is being realized without any drawbacks. No one's hunting him, he can just keep working in the background. Nier and Mello eventually show up as L's successors, but without L's notes, without any evidence, they have nothing to go on. They might suspect something weird is happening, but they can't prove Kira exists, let alone find him, so Light just keeps living his life. Gets married, has kids, joins the police force, and the whole time, he's using the Death Note to quietly make the world better. Decades pass, Light gets older, and the world really does become better. Not perfect, but better. Crime is down, society has improved, and no one knows why. Then one day, when Light's old and ready to die, he writes his own name in the Death Note as me because he knows someone else might find it and misuse use it, so he destroys the notebook first, then lets himself die naturally. And Ryuk, who's been watching this whole time, actually seems disappointed, because the first time around, Light's story was exciting and dramatic, but this time, Light just won quietly, no fanfare, no epic confrontation, just a steady victory that no one knew was happening. And in the Shinigami realm, Ryuk tells the other Shinigami about it, about how he gave a human a second chance, and that human won so completely that no one even knew the game was being played. And the other Shinigami probably don't believe him, but that's the thing. Light realized the most perfect victory isn't where everyone knows you won. It's where you win so thoroughly that no one knows there was a competition. His ego wanted worship in his first life, and it destroyed him. But in his second life, he sacrificed the worship for the actual goal, and he succeeded, not as a god
New Dunkin' Zero. With 0 sugar, 20 calories, B vitamins, and 6 great flavors. New Dunkin' Zero. 0 sugar energy.
We really needed that power slide.
Check this out.
That's fire. Can I try? 70.
Do you know a single Death Note fan who hasn't questioned history calls him a mass murderer? But even after all history calls him a mass murderer. But even after all this time, most people still see Kira of Light being Kira was the collapse of his psychological god complex. But before Light died, Ryuk dropped one of the biggest reveals in the entire manga. In chapter 107, he tells Light, don't think that any human who's used the Death Note can go to heaven or hell. Now at first, Light interprets that as, okay, so heaven and hell just don't exist. And Ryuk agrees, stating everyone goes to the same place after death. So that begs the question, where do they actually go? Now, according to the Death Note rules, the answer is simple. They go to Mu. In Japanese, Mu translates to nothingness. But this isn't just nothing in the Western sense. It's a deep Zen Buddhist concept. Mu means a void beyond human comprehension. The rejection of all false dualities like good and evil. It's not that there's no afterlife. It's that the question itself, where do we go after death? It's meaningless, because once you die, there is no you left to go anywhere. So technically, every human becomes part of nothingness. They lose their ego and identity, exactly as Buddhist teachings to describe the end of samsara, the cycle of rebirth. But here's where things get interesting, and why Light becoming a Shinigami makes absolute sense. According to Ryuk in chapter 109, we discover that Light Yagami was built different. A Shinigami named Midra bribed the Shinigami king with 13 apples so he could give another human a Death Note. This version of Kira ends up killing the elderly over 60 as a form of relief. But Midra then reveals that after he started killing people on the TV, his Death Note user got really pale and didn't move for 3 days. He squealed and went insane, writing his own name instead. Ryuk then explains that for a human to use a Death Note, they need strong spiritual strength and conviction. That's why Midra's trash Kira was nothing compared to Light Yagami. Our MC went through the same turmoil when he killed his first 2 victims, but he tanked through it and lasted 7 years, lasting longer than any human in Death Note history. Even the Shinigami King seems to have taken an interest in Light more so than other users, because in Death Note's official data, the King's stats are immeasurable in Shinigami upon their creation. So to me, it wouldn't be far-fetched to believe the King made Light Yagami's soul into one of them. But interestingly, there's one more case that hints at something even stranger in the Death Note world. In the novel, parents would die. It's never fully explained, but Mello jokingly speculates that maybe a Shinigami dropped one of their eyeballs into the human world by accident. So if a human could be born with Shinigami eyes, then maybe a human soul could be reborn as a Shinigami. However, there's even more crazy evidence. Death Note Relight expanded upon the finale, as it cut the story showing Ryuk's perspective instead. And in the final scene, Ryuk Ryuk tells another Shinigami about the story of Light Yagami. Ryuk calls it the most interesting thing that ever happened in the human world. A story about a man who tried to change the world and become a god, an experience that he would never forget. So we all know how this story started. Ryuk dropped the Death Note into the human world because he was bored out of his skull, and Light Yagami started killing people for the exact same reason, boredom. And that's what makes this mysterious unnamed Shinigami so eerie, because just like Ryuk and Light before him, he says he's bored too. And what does he decide to do? He plans to descend into the human realm because he's sick of the Shinigami world. Now, even back in chapter 5, when Ryuk describes their realm as a meaningless existence, he states, the human world doesn't mean a thing to us anymore. Nobody even knows what we're here for. The realm of the Shinigami has gone to the dogs. They're basically trapped in boredom, immortal creatures who can't die unless they break their own law. And Light responds stating, if your world is that rotten, why not make some change? No, Ryuk loves apples and would exchange a story for it. All the other Shinigami state Ryuk never tells them anything, and they are also quite tall, and one of the most overlooked that completely gives it away. Like, remember the Shinigami eyes deal? Ryuk offered Light the power to see anyone's name and lifespan across his shoulder is the exact same one Light used back in high school. And then there's the hair, the same spiky golden brown locks, and this can't be some random design coincidence. Even his eyes give it away. Every time Light descended deeper into madness as Kira, his eyes would burn red. And now, as a Shinigami, those red eyes are permanent. The visual proof that his humanity has been consumed by the very power.
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code.
He once wielded. Also, if you've ever watched Death Note's second opening carefully, there's a shot like 10 seconds before it ends where Light is shown crossing into the Shinigami realm. His silhouette is twisting into something inhuman, which could foreshadow his metamorphosis. And finally, this Shinigami walks with a limp, the same injury Light had as he bled out in his final moments. Now, if you didn't know, Obata, one of the creators of Death Note, did design the unnamed Shinigami in the Relight special. The anime production team intentionally gave the Shinigami similarities to Light as a homage, but without officially declaring him to be Light. But Ryuk's dialogue makes the connection unmistakable, because as the special ends, Ryuk looks down at his own Death Note and states, "You are not a god. You are something else." But then he looks up and realizes that the Shinigami he was speaking to is already gone. Now, of course, he won't stay to hear the end of Ryuk's story because he already knows how it ends. It's implied he remembers who he truly was. So to Light, that would be the ultimate humiliation to hear how he lost as Kira. Ryuk then states, maybe you'll be lucky and see something you'll never forget for the rest of your life. Wouldn't you agree, Light? And right as he says his name, the camera cuts to the unnamed Shinigami walking away to the human realm. The framing and timing are just way too perfect for it to be a coincidence. But wait, doesn't that mean Light actually won in the end? He became a death god, just like he always wanted, right? Well, if Light did become a Shinigami, then technically he lost out on his dreams. It would actually be a punishment for someone like him. The very power that made him feel alive and not bored is what leads to an eternity of emptiness and boredom. It's an irony. Light actually loved the game, the tension of outsmarting L, the danger of consequences, and the rush of playing God. But as a real god of death, there are no more opponents and no one to outthink, and no one even remembers his name. I mean, Light was someone who wanted the entire world to know his existence. So to be completely funny to the creators, that was just a hallucination. Sugumi Oba then said that his message was meant to be clear. We only live once. Is to see Light's ending. If you follow the manga and anime, then the author is to see Light's ending. If you follow the manga and anime, then the author's word is final. fictional. Light Yagami didn't become a Shinigami, he simply ceased to exist, swallowed by Mu and the nothingness he was warned about. It's a realistic, almost nihilistic ending that reflects Oba's worldview. But if you consider Relight and its alternate continuity, the clues are undeniable. The unnamed Shinigami's design, dialogue, and actions all mirror Light perfectly. In that version, Light's ambition and his desire to be God lives on, and he achieves a twisted form of immortality, reborn as the very creature he once tried to manipulate. So, which is true? That's up to you, the audience, to judge. Let me know in the comments. Now, if you want to enjoy more Death Note content, watch this video on your screen right now.
AI is incredible. It knows the life cycle of a frog. And it can even write a...
Reborn as the very creature he once tried to manipulate. So, which is true? That's up to you.
5.
Okay. Curry. Jordan. Timmy. And Shaq. And Shaq.
I need your top 5. I need your top 5 of all time before we get out of here.
Top 5? It's hard to say, but I can give you a starting 5.
Give me your starting 5.
Okay. Curry.
Before we get out of here.
Top 5? It's hard to say, but I can give you a starting 5.
Give me your starting 5.
Okay. Curry. Jordan. Braun. Timmy. Braun.
I need your top 5. I need your top 5 of all time before we get out of here.
Top 5? It's hard to say, but I can give you a starting 5.
Give me your starting 5.
Okay. Curry. Timmy. And Shaq.
I need your top 5. I need your top 5 of all time before we get out of here.
Top 5? It's hard to say, but I can give you a starting 5.
Give me your starting 5.
Okay. Curry. Jordan. Braun. Timmy. And Shaq.
I need your top 5. I need your top 5 of all time before we get out of here.
Top 5? It's hard to say, but I can give you a starting 5.
Give me your starting 5.
Okay. Curry. Jordan. Braun. Timmy. And Shaq.
I need your top five. I need your top five of all time before we get out of here.
Top five? It's hard to say, but I can give you a starting five.
Give me your starting five.
Okay. Curry. Jordan. Braun. Timmy.
Drain if you keep that up.
It's a late night snack for studying. I've set things up so that criminals will continue to die. Solve equations with my right hand and write names with my left. I'll take a potato chip and eat it.
You're eating a bag of chips? You just had dinner. Your good looks are gonna go down the drain if you keep that up.
It's a late night snack. That information. I can continue to kill criminals whose names are broadcast on the news while masquerading as a typical high school student studying for his entrance exams. Just watch me yell. I'll solve equations with my right hand and write names with my left. I'll take a potato chip and eat it.
You're eating a bag of chips? You just had dinner. Your good looks are gonna go down the drain if you keep that up.
It's a late night snack for studying. I've set things up so that criminals will continue to die over the next 3 weeks. Bell is aware by now that Kida can control the times of death of his victims. Therefore, to avoid suspicion, he needs to see that criminals whose names are being broadcast continue to die while I have no access to that information. I can continue to kill criminals whose names are broadcast on the news while masquerading as a typical high school student studying for his entrance exams. Just watch me yell. I'll solve equations with my right hand and write names with my left. I'll take a potato chip and eat it.
You're eating a bag of chips? You just had dinner. Your good looks are gonna go down the drain if you keep that up.
It's a late night snack for studying. I've set things up so that criminals will continue to die over the next 3 weeks. Bell is aware by now that Kida can control the times of death of his victims. Therefore, to avoid suspicion, he needs to see that criminals whose names are being broadcast continue to die while I have no access to that information. I can continue to kill criminals whose names are broadcast on the news while masquerading as a typical high school student studying for his entrance exams. Just watch me yell. I'll solve equations with my right hand and write names with my left. I'll take a potato chip and eat it.
You're eating a bag of chips? You just had dinner. Your good looks are gonna go down the drain if you keep that up.
It's a late night snack for studying. I've set things up so that criminals will continue to die over the next 3 weeks. Bell is aware by now that Kida can control the times of death of his victims. Therefore, to avoid suspicion, he needs to see that criminals whose names are being broadcast continue to die while I have no access to that information. I can continue to kill criminals whose names are broadcast on the news while masquerading as a typical high school student studying for his entrance exams. Just watch me.
Can we make this the first video ever to have 0 likes but 1 million views? Because I think I know how to do it. Just watch the video like 2 or 3 times and comment on it a bunch, but do not press the like button. I want to see how far we can take this. Can we make this the first video ever to have 0 likes but 1 million views? Because I think I know how to do it. Just watch the video like 2 or 3 times and comment on it a bunch, but do not press the like button. I want to see how far we can take this. Can we make this the first video ever to have 0 likes but 1 million views? Because I think I know how to do it. Just watch the video like 2 or 3 times and comment on it a bunch, but do not press the like button. I want to see how far we can take this. Can we make this the first video ever to have 0 likes but 1 million views? Because I think I know how to do it. Just watch the video like 2 or 3.
Us against the world, shaking ass in the parking lot. If we get arrested, haha.
If you're getting to applicants the same day they apply, you're too slow. In this
What do you know? So Elle is finally gone for good, huh? Too bad. I guess that means there won't be anything interesting to look forward to anymore.
Now everything that was in my way is gone, and everyone else still believes in me. It's only a matter of time before I get rid of the police. What do you think of that, Elle? This is my perfect victory! That's right! I win!
What do you know? So Elle is finally gone for good, huh? Too bad. I guess that means there won't be anything interesting to look forward to anymore.
Now everything that was in my way is gone, and everyone else still believes in me. It's only a matter of time before I get rid of the...
Ryuzaki? Huh?
No way! Somebody just touched my butt!
What?
Cosme Misa, a devilish charm, an angel's good.
Got me. I'm part of this whole kid.
Huh?
No way! Somebody just touched my butt!
What?
Cosme Misa, a devilish charm, an angel's good.
Got me. I'm part of this whole kidnapping incident. That means you'll have a lot of questions to ask. You won't shoot.
Just have one more question I want to ask you. Why was I chosen for this? Hey, are you even listening?
Can you shut the fuck up?
Apples in the human world are worth the trip. What's the best way to describe these? Juicy. Ryuzaki. Huh?
No way! Somebody just touched my butt!
What?
Cosme Misa, a devilish charm, an angel's good.
You got me. I'm part of this whole kidnapping incident. That means you'll have a lot of questions to ask. You won't shoot.
I just have one more question I want to ask you. Why was I chosen for this? Hey, are you even listening?
Can you shut the fuck up?
Juicy. Ryuzaki. Huh?
It's only a matter of time before I get rid of the police. What do you think of that, Elle? This is my perfect victory! That's right! I win!
You won't shoot.
I just have one more question I want to ask you. Why was I chosen for this? Hey, are you even listening?
Can you shut the fuck up?
Apples in the human world are worth the trip. What's the best way to describe these? Juicy. Ryuzaki.
Hey, are you even listening?
Can you shut the fuck up?
Apples in the human world are worth the trip. What's the best way to describe these? Juicy. Ryuzaki. Huh?
No way! Somebody just touched my butt!
What?
Cosme Misa, a devilish charm, an angel's good.
You got me. I'm part of this whole kidnapping incident. That means you'll have a lot of questions to ask. You won't shoot.
I just have one more question I want to ask you. Why was I chosen for this? Hey, are you even listening?
Can you shut the fuck up?
Apples in the human world are worth the trip. What's the best way to describe these? Juicy. Ryuzaki. Huh?
No way! Somebody just touched my butt!
What?
Cosme Misa, a devilish charm, an angel's good.
You got me. I'm part of this whole kidnapping incident. That means you'll have a lot of questions to ask. You won't shoot.
I just have one more question I want to ask you. Why was I chosen for this? Hey, are you even listening?
Can you shut the fuck up?
Apples in the human world are worth the trip. What's the best way to describe these? Juicy. Ryuzaki. Huh?
No way! Somebody just touched my butt!
What?
Cosme Misa, a devilish charm.
Apples in the human world are worth the trip. What's the best way to describe these? Juicy.
Question I want to ask you. Why was I chosen for this? Hey, are you even listening?
Can you shut the fuck up?
Apples in the human world are worth the trip. What's the best way to describe these? Juicy. Ryuzaki. Huh?
No way! Somebody just touched my butt!
What?
Now everything that was in my way is gone. And everyone else still believes in me. It's only a matter of time before I get rid of the police. What do you think of that, Elle? This is my perfect victory! That's right! I win! Now everything that was in my way is gone. It's only a matter of time before I get rid of the police. What do you think of that, Elle? This is my perfect victory! That's right! I win! Now everything that was in my way is gone.
Please come again.
Light, come on, hurry up.
How gifted you are, you alone cannot change the world.
Once you actually start looking around, it makes you wonder if you'd be doing society a favor by getting rid of all these people.
Whatever the reason may be, murder is always wrong.
This world is rotten.
Can you tell me if there's something that you're not good at, or maybe...
Monsters are a real nuisance. They are much more cunning than other monsters. They pose as humans, even though they have no understanding of the human heart. They seek friendship, even though they do not know how to love. If I were to encounter such a monster, I would likely be...
Who are you? I've been looking for you. I want to hear your story. Story? I'll make it worth your while. Yeah. Oh well, I would have liked one that's a little more juicy. I want to go down to the human world. I'm sick of this place, it's so boring. I've heard that the human world is a lot more interesting. More interesting. Well, it's no use complaining about how boring it is here. Now, if you were thinking of doing something stupid, like changing the human world, that would be interesting. I was getting bored anyway. I'll humor you. Take it as my appreciation for that lousy apple. I'll tell you the story of a human I once knew. One who tried to change the world and become God.
Yes, someone has to do it. Because the world, it can't go on like this!
Of many species on the planet.
No way! You paid to
Species
see
are now
that?
becoming extinct at a faster rate than has ever occurred in our recorded history.
Death note? As in a notebook of death? How to use it? The human whose name is written in this notebook shall die. That's pretty lame. Not to mention, twisted. It's really not that different from one of those chain letters you get. The human who...
What a nice surprise. I wasn't expecting you home so early.
Yeah. Hi, Mom. It's because... Oh. The results of the nationwide exams.
I've been waiting all day.
Laughter. You've already figured out that what you have is no ordinary notebook.
Shinigami. A god of death.
That's interesting. I certainly wasn't expecting this. Several death notes have made their way into the human world in the past, but you're the first to have written this many names. Do anything to you. The notebook becomes part of the human realm from the very moment it touches the earth. In other words, the notebook is now yours.
This is mine?
If you don't want it, just give it to someone else. But if you... Be warned, any human who's used a death note can neither go to heaven nor hell for eternity. That's all. Now you have something.
Murder is still murder. It's still too early to consider these a homicide. And how did all these people have heart attacks at the exact same time?
Investigating a series of heart attacks is pointless. I don't see what else we can learn.
Absolutely.
He solved every case he's ever taken on. And he's tackled some of the greatest mysteries this world has ever known. He hides in the shadows, but he's the best of the best. A last resort of these incidents.
What?
Huh? Who's that? That man's the only known person who can contact L. Nobody knows his true identity either.
Please be silent. L would now like to address the delegates.
But it looks like that's the name. It looks like that's the name they've decided to give me. When I search the word they've decided to give me. When I search the word Kira, I'm pulling up tons of sites just like this one. I'm pulling up tons of sites just like this one. The media hasn't picked up on it. The media hasn't picked up on it. They're still calling this a succession of unexplained deaths. Among the world's most hardened criminals. But the people of the world can already sense that there's something happening. They know there's something happening. They know there's someone out there passing righteous judgment.
Oh?
This is how it should.
Oh?
This is how it should be. It's perfect. It's perfect. Everything is going just like I planned. Everything is going just like I planned.
We'd like to apologize for the interruption. As of now, we're bringing you a live worldwide broadcast from Interpol's ICPO.
What's this?
Interpol?
We now take you live to the ICPO. I head up an international police task force which includes all member nations. I am Lind L. Taylor, otherwise known as L.
What? Who is this guy?
So this is how it all begins.
Criminals around the world are being murdered by a serial killer. I consider this crime to be the most atrocious act of murder in history. I will not rest until the person or persons responsible are brought to justice. Kira, I will hunt you down. I will find you.
He seems certain he'll catch you.
That fool. He'll never find me. He'll have to get this first. And as long as the police don't find it, there won't be any evidence to convict me. Which means that catching me will be absolutely impossible. I anticipated that the police would get involved and that something like this might happen.
Kira, I've got a pretty good idea what your motivation might be, and I can guess what you hope to achieve. However, what you're doing right now is evil.
You think I'm evil? I am justice! I protect the innocent and those who fear evil! I'm the one who will become the god of a new world that everyone desires! All those who would oppose that god, they are the ones who are truly evil! I guess you're just too stupid, Elle. Too bad. This could have been a lot more...
You have access to information about these types of criminals.
He got you there.
But I assure you, L is real. I do exist. After all.
So there are some people you can't kill. You've given me a useful hint.
Let me return the favor. I'll tell you something that I think you'll find interesting. Although this was announced as a worldwide broadcast, the truth is, We are only broadcasting in the Kanto region of Japan. I had planned to broadcast this message around the world until we found you, but it looks like that won't be necessary. I now know where you are.
This L guy is pretty good.
To be completely honest with you, I never expected that things would go this well, but it won't be too long now before I am able to sentence you to death.
L has certainly lived up to his reputation.
He proved that Kira exists, that the deaths were murders, and that he is here in Japan.
Naturally, I'm very interested to know how you're able to commit these murders without being present. But I don't mind waiting a little bit longer.
You can answer all of my questions when I catch you.
Let's meet again soon, Kira.
Light, you got a second?
I already told you, Ryuk. You can't talk to me in public. How many times do I have to tell you?
In that case, I'll talk, you just listen. If you don't want to hear me, you can plug your ears or something. You're being followed by another human.
I am L.
This is him?
He's nothing like I thought he'd be.
I'm Yagami of the NPA.
Matsuda.
I'm Aizawa.
Mogi.
Yukita. I'm very sorry we're late. Currently, the 5 of us are...
Bang.
What the hell was that?
If I were Kira, you'd be dead, Mr. Soichiro Yagami, chief of the NPA. Kira needs a face and a name in order to commit murder. But I'm sure you've already figured that out, haven't you? Please do not be so careless. From now on, I'll have to ask that you stop calling me L. It's Ryuzaki now, just to be safe. That's enough small talk for now. Come this way. Well then, it's been about a month since we confronted Kira with that broadcast. Let's review everything that's happened until now. First of all, there was the incident on December 10th. 23 inmates in prisons around the nation died at exactly 1-hour intervals. Some of these murders occurred in the afternoon when a student wouldn't be able to act freely, so we considered dismissing our original theory that Kira is a student. However, the main result of this event is that I was able to make 2 important deductions about Kira.
Farewell, Ray Penber.
Yeah, it's me. I'm sorry, but can I ask you a favor?
Yes, of course, dear. I'll send her over right away. Sayu, could you do some...
Look, darling, you and I know you used to be one of the best agents in the FBI, but you're my fiancé now. You told me you wouldn't get involved with the Kira case. And that you wouldn't do anything dangerous, remember, Naomi? We agreed. At least that's what you said when we decided to come to Japan together so I could meet your...
He's dead. No. He was murdered by Kira. The mobile customer you are trying to reach...
That's unusual for Dad. I wonder if he's in a meeting right now.
Please, I need to speak directly with someone from the Special Investigation Task Force. I have information relating to the Kira investigation.
Kira investigation? Hi, I'm Detective Soichiro Yagami's son, Light Yagami. I brought my father a change of clothes, but it doesn't look like he's in. Can I leave them here?
Sure. Hey, I haven't seen you in a while, Light.
As I thought, there's no one at headquarters. You're going to have to trust me on this, ma'am. I'll be sure to give them your message as soon as I see them, I promise.
That's not good enough. I have to tell them in person.
Excuse me. My father is actually in charge of the Kira investigation. If you'd like, I could pass your message on to him. His cell phone is off at the moment, but I should be able to contact him soon. A number of FBI agents were just killed, and a lot of detectives have quit the case because they're afraid of Kira. So he's pretty busy right now.
Light, it's probably better if you don't discuss this with...
True, but it's practically common knowledge at this point. Besides, I feel like I can trust her. You can almost see it in her eyes. She's a wise and careful person. I've got to say, you must be pretty brave to be getting involved in the Kira case like this.
Oh, not really.
We've been talking and I just realized I don't even know your name. My name is Light Yagami. Light's written with the character for Moon and Yagami with the characters for Night and God.
My name is Shokomaki. It's written as Shining and Child. My last name is Space and Tree.
Miss Maki, right? Miss Maki, I've been thinking about Kira's powers, and I believe they enable him to somehow control his victims before they die.
I agree. And it seems like he also needs both a name and a face in order to kill.
That makes sense. Somehow the FBI agents had their names and faces revealed, and Kira killed them all.
Yes. It so happens that my fiancé was one of the agents killed.
Huh?
There were some important clues on the surveillance camera footage from the day he died. He was holding an envelope at the turnstiles and on the platform, but he left it on the train. My theory is that Kira probably received the FBI investigator's file while he was inside that train, and then used it to kill them. At the moment of his death, my fiancé was desperately trying to look back inside the train. Kira was probably still in the vicinity. In other words, I believe that the one on that train, the last person Ray saw before he died, was none other than Kira.
Gentlemen, it's an honor to meet all of you.
This person is Watari?
What about your usual outfit?
If I dressed like that, I'd be announcing to the world that I am Watari. That's all it takes to give away the location of our headquarters in Ryozaki.
Oh, I see.
Regardless of how she came to the conclusion, the fact remains this woman knows the truth. If she gives this information to the police, it won't take them very long to figure out that Kira is actually me. I have no choice but to eliminate her.
Something wrong?
Oh, it's nothing. But the more I think about it, the more your theory makes sense to me. We can't waste any time. We need to start investigating it right away.
What? Really? Do you mean that?
Yes. So, have you told anyone else about this?
No, you're the first person I've told.
You're lucky. But how will you get rid of her? It's not like you can do it here.
Well, you have a gift for stating the obvious, Ryuk.
Aren't you bold?
Could you start by telling me the exact time and date when your fiancé was on that train?
It was 3:13 p.m. on December 27th. He took the Yamanote line from Shinjuku, bound for Shibuya.
So, December 27th, on the Yamanote line bound for Shibuya, right?
Yes.
Just 10 seconds until 1:15. Go on. Hurry to your death. What's going on? It should have happened already. This doesn't make sense. I don't understand why she's not leaving. Solve a couple of cases before, so I was asked to join the task force.
So, Elle trusts you then?
Yes.
Is that...
In fact, I noticed early... Will you investigate this case with me?
Huh?
As I'm sure you know, not just anyone can do it. Please, I know this is sudden, but the team needs people like you.
Now that Ray's gone, I've got nothing to lose anymore. Now that Ray's gone, I've got nothing to lose anymore. I want to catch Kira. I don't care about anything else. It's all I want to do. Please let me investigate this case with you.
Yes, of course. Yes, of course. I just need to see some form of identification before...
Yes? Yes, would you please hold for a moment? Ryuzaki, it's Yukita.
Well, apparently she's been missing since the day after her fiancé died.
I'm sure that anyone in her situation would be pretty depressed. Was it?
Suicide.
No. The Naomi Misora I knew was strong. Not to mention she was also an excellent FBI agent. If those closest to them.
Very well. Who are these two individuals he was investigating?
Deputy Director Kitamura, along with Detective Superintendent Yagami and their families. At this stage, I'd like to place wiretaps and surveillance cameras in both households.
See you later, Light.
Yeah, see you tomorrow. What? No one's home yet. I'm home.
How's it going? I don't think anyone else is in the house right now. Do you want to play some video games? You listening? Huh?
I don't believe it. I never knew he went to such great lengths. What could he be hiding in there that he doesn't want anyone else to...
Told me that Shinigami can't die, so I guess it won't kill you to stop eating apples for a while.
Don't you think that's a bit much? Come on. I never told you this, but apples are to me what cigarettes and alcohol are to humans. Do you see what I'm saying? I even get so interesting.
I love you. Always.
Pastors and tell them to play our message.
Very well. Understood.
That's right.
Huh? What's this? ICPO? They're saying that in response to the Kira murders, Interpol has decided to dispatch a...
Investigate, shouldn't they keep it a secret? Even the FBI agents who were secretly investigating were killed by Kira. Why would this be any different? If you ask me, this is nothing more than a desperate attempt to shock Kira in the hopes that he'll reveal himself somehow. Quite frankly, I wouldn't be surprised if Kira sees right through this.
So listen up. There sure are a lot of cameras in this room. I counted 64 in total. I guess whoever put them here expected you to at least find some of them. What I want to know is how am I going to be able to eat apples?
Obviously, that's impossible now, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, I guess you can't talk in here. But we'd better discuss this outside tomorrow.
Okay, I think I'm getting the hang of this now. Judging by the number of cameras he's planted, he's planning to make a decision within a short period of time. Any normal person would slip under these circumstances, but it won't be that easy with me, Elle. This is the closest you'll get! With weeks of information and my preparations, I can continue to kill criminals whose names are broadcast on the news, while masquerading as a typical high school student studying for his entrance exams.
After dinner, your son just goes back to studying without turning on the TV or his computer?
He has less than 10 days till his entrance exams.
Name was announced on the 9 o'clock news.
It's him again.
It doesn't make sense that Kira would kill a petty criminal right after his identity was broadcast. I know it's only the first day after the cameras were installed, but the Yagami household seems almost too innocent to me.
Regarding Naomi Misura's disappearance, shouldn't we open an investigation into this matter?
If we do, it should be coordinated separately from the Kira case. Also,